lesson is basically about setting up our environment for Java programming. So for us to be able to write Java programs, we need to install the Java development kit, as I mentioned about it earlier. Number two, we will need to install Eclipse. We need to install Eclipse. Personally, I use Eclipse as the IDE. I use Eclipse as the IDE. So let's begin with installing Java, and this tutorial shows installing Java on a Windows machine. If you want to install JDK on other operating systems, there are those resources available online. I won't be able to show it practically here because I'm on a Windows machine. So the first thing, for you to be able to install Java, you have to download Java from the Oracle website. That is the first thing. So you just say Java, or you can just say JDK Java download. JDK Java download. You hit enter. You need to be very careful to make sure that you are downloading Java from the Oracle website. So if you look at the first link here, it's written https://www.oracle. So you need to download the one from Oracle. So I'll click on download. So when this window opens here, this is the Oracle website. We want to download for Windows, so I'm going to click here, Windows. Then depending on your type of the machine, I'm going to select installer, the installer 64-bit. You can read documentation for JDK documentation down here. So I'm going to click this link to download the installer. Yeah, so my download has begun. It will take some time to download that. Okay guys, welcome back. So my JDK is downloaded, so let's go to the downloads. We go to the downloads, so we have my JDK here. So to install my JDK, I'll double click on it. I'll double click on the JDK. It's asking of the administrator's password. Okay, so let's give it time. I'm on a slower machine today. Yeah, it's preparing to install. It's preparing to install. We can click next. We click also next. Here we don't have a lot to do. You just click next, and you're done. So simple setting up this one. So it's copying new files. Let's give it time. So as it is doing that, we can download the Eclipse. We can download the Eclipse. Remember we said you need the Java development kit, but again we need to have an IDE. We need to have an IDE. That is the integrated development environment. So we will be writing our code in the Eclipse. Okay, we'll be writing our code in the Eclipse IDE, and then the JDK will be able to run our code. JDK will be able to run our code. So we are done. We have installed JDK successfully. Let's check if it's successfully installed. To do that, we go to the command prompt, type there cmd, and in the command prompt we are going to type Java -version. Yeah, so it's showing me the version of Java I have, Java version 22.02. Then it shows me the Java runtime environment is here, Java TM's SEE runtime environment. Then it is showing me the virtual machine, 64-bit server VM, the virtual machine. Remember, we said the JDK comes out with the the Java runtime environment, and it comes with the Java virtual machine. That's what we said. So our JDK is successfully installed. We now have to install the IDE, that is Eclipse. So to download Eclipse, we just go to our browser and we are going to type in Eclipse download. Eclipse download. So when you type Eclipse download, we are going to see Eclipse here. It's from www.eclipse.org. We're going to click download. We're going to click on download. So when we click download, we wait. Again, I'm on a slower machine, you will understand. So this file will open. Download Eclipse technology that is right for you. We have here download x6864. Then we have this one. This one is Eclipse Tamarind. Okay, this is TCK certified open JDK runtimes. So for us, we just need this one. Yeah, so we click here to download it. Yeah, we download it. Now there's something I skipped here, but when you click to download it, it is going to show you a server that is actually near to your location to make sure that you have fast downloads. For me, I used South Africa. I'm in Kenya, so I used South Africa as my server to make sure that I have. Okay, we can just go back to that step. I know it's downloading, but we can just go back to that. I want you to see. So when you click download here, you come here. We are downloading this one. Just want to show you the location. Now you look here at file Eclipse JRA. Then we have here select another mirror. So download from. You see here, this is South Africa open server. Now, in other words, I'm downloading Eclipse from the South Africa servers. Since I'm in Kenya, so Eclipse will actually suggest to you, or it will link you up with the server that is nearest to you for fast downloads. But if you think maybe whatever it's giving you here is not making sense, you can click on select another mirror and you can choose. You can click show all and you can look at all these servers here and you check which one is closer to you. For me, if I check here, I see South Africa being closer to my location because I'm in Kenya. I see South Africa being closer to my location. So it's okay. That's why I just clicked download. This is what I wanted to show you. So you click download, your download is going to begin. Again, this is going to take some time before it finishes the download. Alright, so now we have our Eclipse downloaded. So we have to install Eclipse. So we need to access our downloaded file. Here we double click on it. Okay, we double click on it. Let's give it some little time. Yeah, so the installer is installing Eclipse. You will pardon me with the machine I'm working on today. So it will show you options it will show you options here. You have Eclipse IDE for Java developers, you have Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java developers, you have Eclipse IDE for C++ developers. Now you can choose the Eclipse IDE for Java developers, but the Eclipse IDE for Java developers has limited integration, so we have to choose the Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java developers because it has more integration. Yeah, it has more integration. So we're going to select on it and we click install. So we have to agree, we have to accept the terms, and then installation will commence. Okay guys, so our installation is done. So once the installation is done, you can click on launch to launch the IDE. You can click on launch to launch the IDE. Okay, so our IDE is launching. Our Eclipse IDE is launching. We give it some little more time. So once it will open a page that is asking you. You can choose a workspace here that you want the location where you want your projects to be stored. For me, I use the default location, users, Rifkin's college, Eclipse workspace. So just click on launch. Then there is use this as the default and do not ask again. You check this so that it does not always ask you for to choose a location. So if you uncheck this, every time you launch it, it will ask you to choose a location. So we're going to check this, then we click on launch. We check that, then we click on launch. So our IDE is ready, is launching. Our IDE is launching. Yeah, this can take some little more time also, depending on the speed of your machine. I'm working on a weak machine today. Alright, so once it's done, the window that will appear. So you can close this welcome window here. You can close that welcome window, and then you can click on file. You click on file and you click on new. You click on file and then you click on new, and then you click on Java project. So scroll downwards, look for, okay, file, new. I'm looking for Java. So you can go to project, file, new. Let's click on project. So in project we click Java project. So file, new, project, then Java project. We click on next. When you click on Java project and you click on next, will ask you for a project name. Okay, it will ask you for a project name. So here I can just call it testing. Then you can use the default location as you see. Then here you have use an execution environment. If you have more than one execution environments in there, you can select there. And then I am using the current one, which is Java SE22 is the current that I'm actually using. Then you have project layout here. You have project layout. You see, create separate folders for source and class files. It's there. That's okay. You can leave it checked. So you can just leave all these other things to default. I'll explain about them later. You click on finish. So when you click on finish, we have this, open the Java perspective. The perspective is normally designed to support Java development, so it's going to give you some package explorer. So just click on no. Just click on no. Just click on no. Okay, the reason as to why I clicked on no is because I want to take you through this process again. just a little bit. So we click on file, we click on new, we click on project, then here it is Java project. We say okay, you call it let's just call it testing. Okay, just a moment. So we have created our project, but we don't see the explorer. Let's open the explorer. So we go to appearance. I just want to see show view. Want to see, yeah, project explorer here. So we open the project explorer. So now we have our project here. Inside this project testing, if you open it, you're going to see the SRC. So this SRC folder, inside the SRC folder is where you will be able to create your Java files inside the SRC. So you have folders that are created JRE SRC. Then inside the SRC is where we are going to create our Java files. So for this lesson, I'll stop there. See you in the next one, where we'll be talking about data types and variables.